Pretty cherry blossoms. Pretty handsome man. Smells good. Good here. Pretty. Annoying, obnoxious children. We just took some pictures over here. This is Cary Park, and everybody said come here for the view. We've been seeing a lot of views, so it's not bad. It's really actually shows everything. Thank you guys, I see. So I'll just do a quick view while they're getting in the car and I'm not loud and obnoxious. Yeah, get a good view of the sound. Excuse me. It's not a terrible day. And then you get a good video of the good shot of the skyline. It smells like pot. I don't know who's smoking pot, but then John really liked this. The family that donated it. His name is Albert Sperry Carey. Hee hee. Best Pond painting from the Ballard Senior Center artists after breakfast. John just took it outside, so I'll have to show you in a second. Ted, you want that last piece of bacon? There we go. Get off your phone while you're walking. All right, John, hold it up.
What?
Hold it up for my video.
A new video.
How are we going to
Isn't
take
that
them off
nice?
without breaking them?
Just gonna put it in
There you
her
go. A nice local over 50 artist. Where is it?
I might have went. I'm not right here.
I mean, it's got to breathe.
That beaver.
So then maybe all we're seeing is beavers. Hi, buddy. Hi. You so cute. Here. So maybe all we're seeing is beavers, not seals.
Look at the way it moves, bro.
Yeah. Well, the reason I said seals though is because there's a sign about not touching seal pups during birthing season.
Oh, maybe.
All right, so here we're at the locks. What are these locks called?
I never caught that.
All right, I can't remember. I'll say the name later. But whenever we Hartsels like to travel, we for some reason go visit every dang lock that exists. So if you're in a town and there's a lock, well, we'll see it. So we're gonna walk up so we can actually see the lock part, because right here there's no water change. I think it's over there. We might have to drive to the other side. All right, so we're here at the, we don't know how to pronounce it again, Chittenden Locks. And I don't think we're gonna get a boat through here. So the beaver might be the most exciting thing we saw. We just did that hatchery exhibit, but it's not time for salmon to be going. So, John's bored. I always like to watch a nice peaceful rising of the water, or setting, as it may be. But, big operation.
Good, y'all. You want to fall on your face?
Alright, we did get some boats. Shutting the back part of the lock.
Alright everybody, we're here at the Lark Lock. Look at that, amazing. You can see we put some lines up here on top of the lock wall. And as we are on a boat elevator, we'll have to adjust those as we go up and down. You can see that gate is closing up behind us. The way this whole operation works out here is pretty simple by the principles of hydraulic equilibrium and gravity. All we have to do is open and close the valve in order to raise and lower the water level here in the chamber. So behind us was the salt water of Gilso Bay, which is connected to many bodies of water, including but not limited to the ocean, which means that it is moving around based on the tide. Because we're in a relatively high northern latitude, our tides are extreme. Not as extreme as Alaska, for instance, but we get about 20 feet of tidal variance, we get about -4 to +14, depending on the moon phase, time of year, all kinds of fun stuff like that. Not going to get too much into that, but basically varies a lot out there in the saltwater. The freshwater ahead of us on the other side of those
Ah, it's a saltwater freshwater lock, not a level up, just a level lock.
Sea level freshwater level, I should say, is always higher than even the highest tide.
So this one's not just height, it's saltwater and freshwater.
All they have to do in order to make this happen is open a series of
So they're not
valves.
letting it go back and forth.
When I say valves and pipes, you might
Look, we get a free tour. We don't have to pay anything.
These pipes have to move 1 million gallons of water per foot here in the large lock chamber.
From the RJC.
So they are pretty massive in diameter. About the size of the school bus.
Now the thing about a lock is it's
The
slow.
water is flowing in. The water will rise up just like your bathtub. Well, your rubber ducky and us there in the top here will rise along with it. Until we're at the same height, the water will stop flowing.
I'll show it when it gets higher again. Of course, our car's on the other side, so we gotta switch over. We have 3 to 4 minutes before they have to open this side, and they're gonna keep this one open until they get all the other boats in. So we'd be stuck here, and people are getting crabby. But as you can see, the water is rising, so it's almost time, which is why we have to get out of here. Riveted. This is John's favorite part of our whole trip. John's obsessed with anything maritime and boat related. He loves boats. And look, I didn't realize this was a saltwater, freshwater thing, not just a height thing. It does make it cooler. Get off that phone. I will too.
Hey, did you know this spinner?
Did you find the central control tower? See, you do like things around here. I'm going to remind you, I went to the football parade
What?
and had zero interest in that. The soccer game, the parade. All right. It's about 4 minutes of the John. I want John to be able to rewatch this over and over for years to come. And then when we go to the next locks, I'll just make a whole compilation of lock videos for you.
There you go.
Forever. All right, they're going to be released. All right, here's our second troll. And it lives under a bridge for real. Come on,
That's
Gus.
a roundabout.
But it's not the same artist. Go get up in the troll. I'm going to take your picture. Hurry. There's nobody actually there. Go. All right, turn around quick while no one's there. Okay. this neighborhood under the bridge. Were you guys able to guess the word? We have to guess a word or answer a riddle with a troll under a bridge.
Hysterical marker.
Forgot to show that it has a VW bug in its hand, which is real from what I read, right? Didn't you read that? It
Yes.
was an actual real one?
Yeah.
More of the park. This pavilion, and then this sort of used some of the industrial stuff to make a kind of cool area. John. Alright, Gasworks Park.
Be careful.
Pool park. It's a great view of the city. It's got all these old industry stuff from, I'm assuming, the old gas factory. But you can see cityscape, Space Needles tucked in over there.
Right over there.
And then
By
here's
that
the
white
guys
building.
played soccer.
That's
Oh, with Aaron.
yeah. Yeah, just go left to that.
Such a neat place to play. I said it's a neat place to play. I've literally seen this skyline from so many angles. It's great how much water and parks and everything around so that you can do that. Sorts of memorabilia from the man who started the shop. I mean, overall, it's just a lot of touristy stuff, but then there's some interesting collectibles that you can read about. Just read about a four-legged chicken. Where are they? Oh, just sitting over there.
Yeah. So we have to.
People who don't like to learn. Right there. Another day, another soccer game. Been to this one before, but we just went up to all the basically cheese ball shops and touristy shops, which I needed some touristy things, so that works. But there, and I've made friends to play with, and they seem to do this often. I think we've had 3 different people when I was doing it, so it makes it kind of nice. Empty market, running through back trumping other places. So they clear everything out. It's a lot of work every day.